Hi, well, I've just came in from the pub and I thought I'd talk about some. Why have I not been executed? Because the thing is, we live in a world where occultists and witches have been executed for thousands of years and are all the time, okay? In Ghana alone, just one country, they get executed, sex trafficked, tortured, made into slaves, humiliated, everything imaginable. It happens all the time. And why has it not happened to me? Because it was planned not to. Because the people who execute occultists, execute witches, are actually very, very stupid people. That's the bottom line. These people are not clever. I am cleverer than these people are. These people are really stupid. And I thought these people are so stupid, I'm going to tell them how stupid they are because it won't make any difference. Because by this point, their ego is so tied up in a certain way of thinking that there's no way they can possibly get over it. Because the bottom line is, I've done the same thing from the start. I've stripped away a lot of the unnecessary things from occultism. Like a lot of my books don't have candles in. The reason for that is that candles, you think magic. People need candles. That's what you think. You don't need candles. But people think candles. So you remove the candles. And I've sometimes done things that are a bit out there, a bit crazy, that look a bit wacky. You know what that means? The bookers can't even recognize it as real magic. I've wrote 683 books, the 683 books just about to come out called Become an Alien. Yeah, I know it's a bit wacky as well. And basically speaking, I've done that. And okay, I've had a few bumps. I was tortured once by the Brazilian police. And I've had death threats. But I'm still alive. Why? Because I don't make it easy on them. See, these people are stupid. They spend all this time trying to, because I'm not against any religion, but the groups that assassinate and kill occultists are always people who are into religion, some religion. And they spend all this time, reading religious books and things like this. They're wasting the time. It's too complicated. They're not going to be able to understand it. Okay? They're not going to get it. So let's bring it down. There'd be better thinking of Star Wars. Watch Star Wars films, you watch the prequels. Gotta watch the prequels as well. Now, I know a lot of people will know this already. But if you look at it, there's a message you can get from that, apart from all the other messages. There's one message you can get from this, and that is that a bloody Sith Lord does not look like a Sith Lord until he controls everything. Now, Darth Maul did. It didn't end very well for Darth Maul, did it? He got killed. You know? You do not look like a Sith Lord. You do not look like a Sith Lord until you control the whole lot. That's the rule. You don't do that. You make sure that you don't look like one. Darth Sidious did not look like a Sith Lord until he controlled the whole lot, until he controlled everything. It's the same thing. Now, if you look at the character later on in one of the other ones, who had a Jamaican voice, he was originally going to be a Sith Lord, but people didn't take to the character. And George Lucas actually confirmed that. And the idea behind that character was that his clumsiness was a cover, because he got away from doing huge things. He almost destroyed the land under the sea. And they said, oh, well, you only banished him because it was clumsiness. And there you are in a war, and there's a battle, and he's doing all these things by accident, and all these people are getting killed and doing all this killing. That's not clumsiness. He was a Sith Lord. And he realized he had to conceal it. So instead of the way Darth Sidious did it, how controlling himself and looking and joining the Senate, he did it by being clumsy. And he could do what he wanted in full view by being clumsy. And for the last 10 years, I've been doing what I want to do and writing the books I want to do, certainly by occasionally appearing a bit wacky and stupid. And these retarded executioners of occultists and witches are being able to do absolutely bugger all because they couldn't even imagine that I would be able to do that anyone would do that, because they're really not very clever. These are stupid people. These are really stupid people, and now they've got an ego problem because for the last 10 years they've been convinced that that this isn't what the sort of stuff they're bothering with. This isn't worth bothering with. This isn't magic, or it isn't the sort of thing, or whatever, and they'll never get over that, because to do that, they're going to get over the ego. They've got to admit that they've been complete and utter cretins for 10 years. They're completely bloody planks, completely stupid for 10 years. They'll never get over it. They never will. Which means I'm just going to keep doing what I normally do. I'm going to keep this video out here, and I'll just keep doing this, and I'll keep, writing the books as normal, and they'll never accept it. You see, and now it'll be even sweeter for me because I've told them. Because why would you tell them for? You can't tell them if it's true. It makes no sense, which means it's safe to do it. It might be a bit arrogant, but I thought, you know what? You're entitled to enjoy yourself. Don't leave it too late, son. You don't know what's going to happen, because you never know. You know, I could get run over by a bus tomorrow. You can never say for certain, you know. So I thought you got to enjoy yourself while you're still able. And that is my message. You know, you can conceal things in full view. You don't always have to hide things away and not see you're an occultist. You can hide it another way, and that's what I've done. I've been hiding it another way, and I'm just going to keep on doing it like that because I actually like doing magic like this. Because the advantage with my magic is you can take the bucket into the center of a town, do it in places where it's banned, and you get away with it, you know? Like puppet occultism, not a problem. So you could probably walk in the center of the Middle East with a hand puppet. The hand puppet walk into the center of town, do your occultism, do your magic, walk back home again. Not a chance that they'd work out what you were doing. Not a snowball's chance in hell. Why would you be using a hand puppet? You know? You know, it makes too much sense, doesn't it? That's the problem. It makes too much sense. They can't understand it. You know, so I thought, you know, let's talk about it now. That's what I thought. Now feels like the right time. Well, my name's S. Rob, and I'm going to leave you now. And I'll post this on probably some social media sites as well. I'll put the links on there. Okay, thanks a lot. Please share and comment and subscribe and everything else. Okay, bye.